What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I appreciate the support. I'd like to give a big salute to the veterans out there. It's Memorial Day, and I want to show appreciation to my fellow veterans. I'm a veteran myself, U.S. Air Force. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? And we all thank each other for our service. I watched 13 hours of Benghazi last night, and it got me hype. Shout out to the vets. Now I want to get into this news. This broke yesterday. I didn't have time to get to it because my slots were already taken up. But this occurred in Columbus, Ohio. I told you it's a bunch of copycat crimes that occur, and this right here proves it again. 4 inmates at a minimum security jail out there in Columbus, Ohio, shout out Columbus, escaped day before. And if this isn't bad enough, and they're pictured over here, the reason for them escaping, besides them being hard-headed and not wanting to be there, these guys put themselves in a worse position than ever imaginable, whether they know it or not. I want you to look at this news article, look at the program they were in prior to them escaping, and how stupid they are and what's waiting for them once they get caught and resentenced. How dumb can you be? The hard-headed never learn. These guys had caught a break from the BS justice system in the first place, and still it wasn't enough. Need to change these punishments out here, people. Take a look.
Well, the search is still on for the men who escaped a minimum security correctional facility on the southeast side of Columbus late last night.
Law enforcement are looking for these 4 men: Nico Burton, Jeremy Bowen, Michael Norton, and Mark Long. Now, NBC4 brought you this story as it was breaking last night at 11.
And we have been keeping close tabs on the ongoing search.
NBC4 crime and safety reporter Anna Hoffman has been following it today. She's live from the community-based correctional facility on Alum Creek Drive with the latest. Anna, this is a minimum security facility, right?
Yes, it is, Colleen, and I should say I just checked in with law enforcement right before this. They tell me they still have not found the 4 men. They all have warrants out for their arrest, and they are all charged with escape. We are also learning more about what put them in this facility in the first place. These 4 men are still on the run after escaping from the Franklin County Community-Based Correctional Facility Thursday night. Their names are Nico Burton, Jeremy Bowen, Michael Norton, and Mark Long. Detectives tell us the 4 men escaped by breaking a window. I spoke with Dominique Page, the director of the facility. She says it is minimum security and a diversion program used as a sentencing option, and it is not affiliated with the Franklin County Jail. Norton and Bowen were sentenced to complete this program on parole violations. Burton was sentenced to complete the program on a probation violation, and Long was sentenced to complete the program on a theft charge. Page says once they are found, the inmates will be terminated from this program and taken to the Franklin County Jail. They will then face the judge who gave them their original sentence to decide what happens next. We have also requested surveillance video from this facility. We are still waiting on that. We will keep you updated on the latest on this search on air and online. Local for you in Columbus, I'm Anna Hoffman, NBC4.
Hey guys, before I talk about how stupid I think these guys are, I want to talk about something with mainstream media. I don't know if it's intentionally or ill-intentionally, but a long time ago when somebody would escape jail, and a lot of you guys that are older than me remember this, they used to plaster these people's faces all over the news and give it extensive coverage. So much so that everybody knew what they looked like. Hell, if you look at these dudes up here, one of them got a distinctive tattoo. You know what I'm saying? On his neck. And they would plaster these people all over, and they would keep these stories running. Now you don't see that. I don't know if it's just the influx in different crime and media channels say, hey, we got other things we got to cover to keep the ratings up. But Stuff like this should be serious because these people are desperate enough to escape. They're desperate enough to stay out. I want you to hear me on that. These people are desperate once they escape. You're leaving jail with next to nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get clothes. You got to get means of escape. You're paranoid. Anything can happen. They're public threats. And this is right. I thought the media was to get information out to the public. They need to start plastering and just driving these issues, these stories into the heads of everybody that watch the news and get the word out and warn the public of the dangers that are out here. Now, these dudes got minor crimes and a judge sent them to that program rather than prison. And they didn't even finish the program. That right there shows you the hard-headedness and how stupid these 4 individuals are, and I don't even know them. It makes no sense that you can't follow a simple program in a minimum security jail or prison. So they broke a window and all 4 of them just ran out and escaped. And this right here flew right under the radar. A lot of people wouldn't have seen it. If I hadn't have turned on YouTube, on my front page of YouTube at the right time, I would have never seen this. I had to dig and find this story again. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe they looking at it like, oh, they're minimum security, so they're not really dangerous guys, so it's not really a threat. But this is something that needs to be said and shown. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody starts from the bottom when it's committing crime. But nowadays, I mean, some people with no criminal record will start off big from the top like I did. I was a bank robber. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I got a second chance, which at that time, I had a death wish. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. This story's not about me. You know, it's about these individuals right here. I wonder what they think is going to happen when they get caught. Seriously, just talking to you guys, my family. I wonder what they think is going to happen. They were in a minimum security facility. Now, when they get caught, and they already gave a big FU to the justice system and the judge that recommended this program for them, giving them a second chance. What do you think's going to happen? You embarrass the guy or the girl that put you in that program. They're going to put you in front of the same person. You're going to get smoked. Makes no damn sense to me. These are not co-defendants. These are people that linked up in jail and decided, you know what? I'm running. You know what? Me too. Me too. Man, break the window. We all out. That one dude is old as hell looking. The fuck you in that for? But then again, misery loves company. And people come together and do some of the stupidest stuff for some of the craziest ways that a lot of us can't figure it out. My thing, like I said before, if you don't want to go to jail, don't go to jail. Don't do nothing. Put you in jail. But then again, some people don't want to get out of their own way, and some people can't get out of their own way. I wonder what these people's fault is. In fact, you know what? I don't even wonder. It doesn't even matter. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Enjoy your parades. You know, it's Memorial Day. Enjoy your parades. Remember the ones that were lost out here, that gave their life for this country, and enjoy your barbecue. I will see you in the next video. Take care and God bless.